While the market remains uncertain and many small investors are distracted by short term price swings, smart crypto millionaires are quietly accumulating selected coins they believe could explode during the next major bull run. History shows that the biggest profits are often made before the hype begins, when fear is still high and prices are relatively low. Experienced investors are focusing on projects with strong utility, growing communities, real world adoption, and powerful technology that could dominate the future of finance, AI, gaming, and decentralized ecosystems. As blockchain innovation continues to evolve rapidly, these hidden opportunities may become tomorrow's biggest winners. The question is no longer whether another bull run will happen, it's which coins will lead it.
One of the biggest patterns repeated in every crypto cycle is that wealthy investors, institutional traders, and experienced market players usually buy when the market feels quiet, uncertain, or even fearful. While most retail investors wait for headlines, hype, and massive green candles before entering, smart money often begins accumulating long before the excitement returns. They understand that true opportunities are usually found when prices are still undervalued and public attention is low. This silent accumulation phase is important because it often signals growing confidence behind the scenes. Large investors carefully study blockchain data, project development, adoption trends, partnerships, and long term potential before making major moves. Instead of chasing sudden pumps, they slowly build positions over weeks or months to avoid attracting attention and pushing prices too high too quickly. Historically, many of the biggest crypto rallies started after long periods of market boredom where most people believed nothing exciting would happen again. During those quiet moments, whales and institutional investors were already preparing for the next wave. Their strategy is simple: buy during fear, hold during uncertainty, and profit when the crowd finally returns. Today, many analysts believe a similar pattern may already be happening again. Increased wallet activity, rising institutional interest, and steady accumulation in strong projects suggest that experienced investors are positioning themselves early for the next potential bull run. For smaller investors, understanding this behavior can be valuable because following smart money trends often reveals where future market momentum could develop before it becomes mainstream news. Artificial intelligence and blockchain are becoming two of the most powerful technologies shaping the future of the digital economy. When these two fields combine, they create a new wave of crypto projects that are attracting serious attention from smart investors and long term thinkers. These coins are not just based on speculation, they are built around real technological use cases such as data processing, automation, decentralized AI models, and intelligent trading systems. As AI adoption grows globally, crypto projects that integrate machine learning, neural networks, and decentralized computing are being seen as early stage opportunities with massive upside potential. Investors believe these technologies could transform industries like finance, healthcare, gaming, and content creation, making AI related blockchain tokens highly attractive in the next market cycle. Another reason these coins are gaining attention is their ability to solve real world problems faster and more efficiently than traditional systems. Decentralized AI networks reduce dependency on centralized tech giants, giving users more control, transparency, and security. This aligns strongly with the core philosophy of blockchain technology itself. Because of this combination of innovation and practicality, crypto millionaires and venture funds are increasingly exploring AI-based tokens before mainstream adoption kicks in. They see this sector as one of the strongest narratives that could lead the next major bull run in the crypto market. Utility matters more than hype in the current stage of the crypto market. Experienced investors are paying far more attention to real utility than temporary excitement or social media hype. While hype can push prices up quickly in the short term, it rarely creates lasting value. Utility, on the other hand, determines whether a project can survive and grow across multiple market cycles. Coins with strong utility usually solve real problems such as faster transactions, lower fees, decentralized storage, AI computation, cross-chain connectivity, or improved financial access. These are not just speculative ideas, they are functional systems that can be used by developers, businesses, and everyday users. Because of this, utility driven projects tend to build stronger ecosystems over time. Another important factor is development activity. Projects that continuously ship updates, expand partnerships, and improve their technology are far more likely to attract long term adoption. Smart investors closely track these signals instead of focusing on short term price movements or trending narratives. Hype driven coins can rise quickly but often lose momentum just as fast once attention fades. In contrast, utility focused projects grow more steadily as their value is tied to actual usage rather than speculation. This is why crypto millionaires prioritize fundamentals, believing that real adoption, not noise, ultimately determines which coins survive and thrive in the next bull cycle. Despite the rapid rise of thousands of alternative cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin continues to hold its position as the foundation of the entire crypto ecosystem. It is the first and most trusted digital asset, and its dominance is still a key indicator of overall market direction. When Bitcoin moves, the rest of the market often follows, making it the central force that shapes every bull and bear cycle. One of the main reasons investors continue to prioritize Bitcoin is its strong reputation as a store of value. With a fixed supply of 21 million coins, it is designed to be scarce, which naturally supports long term value growth over time. Many institutional investors, hedge funds, and even corporations view Bitcoin as digital gold and use it as a hedge against inflation and economic uncertainty. Bitcoin's network security is another major factor behind its leadership. It is the most decentralized and secure blockchain in existence, protected by a massive global network of miners. This makes it extremely difficult to manipulate or attack, increasing trust among long term holders. Even during periods where altcoins outperform temporarily, Bitcoin remains the anchor of the crypto market. Smart investors often accumulate Bitcoin first before moving into higher risk altcoins because it provides stability in an otherwise volatile environment. This is why Bitcoin is still considered the starting point for any serious crypto investment strategy and is expected to maintain its leadership role in future market cycles. While Bitcoin remains the backbone of the crypto market, altcoins are often where the most explosive returns happen during a bull cycle. Historically, once Bitcoin stabilizes after a strong move, capital tends to rotate into alternative cryptocurrencies, pushing selected altcoins to significantly higher percentages of growth compared to Bitcoin itself. The key reason altcoins can deliver massive gains is their smaller market capitalization. Because they start from a lower valuation, even moderate inflows of new investment can create sharp price movements. This is especially true for projects that already have strong fundamentals, active communities, and real use cases but are still undervalued by the broader market. However, not all altcoins benefit equally. The biggest winners usually come from sectors that align with dominant market narratives such as AI, DeFi, gaming, layer 2 scaling solutions, and real world asset tokenization. These categories tend to attract both retail interest and institutional attention once momentum builds. Experienced investors carefully filter altcoins by studying development progress, token utility, liquidity, and long term adoption potential. They avoid random hype driven tokens and instead focus on projects that can survive beyond short term cycles. This disciplined approach is what allows them to capture exponential gains when market sentiment shifts from fear to euphoria. In a strong bull run, even a small number of well chosen altcoins can outperform the broader market significantly, which is why this segment remains one of the most closely watched opportunities in crypto investing. The next bull run could create new millionaires. Every major crypto bull cycle in history has reshaped wealth for early and prepared investors, and many analysts believe the next one could do the same on an even larger scale. When market sentiment shifts from fear and uncertainty to optimism and mass adoption, capital flows rapidly into digital assets, often creating exponential price movements across the entire sector. In these phases, wealth is typically not created by luck alone, but by timing, patience, and conviction. Investors who accumulate strong assets during quiet or undervalued periods are often the ones who benefit the most when mainstream attention returns. As liquidity increases and new participants enter the market, prices of fundamentally strong coins can rise far beyond expectations. Another important factor is global adoption. With increasing interest from institutions, payment companies, fintech platforms, and even governments exploring blockchain solutions, the crypto market is becoming more integrated into the traditional financial system. This broader adoption can significantly amplify the scale of the next bull run compared to previous cycles. However, volatility remains a core feature of the market. While opportunities for life-changing gains exist, they are usually accompanied by high risk and emotional pressure. Successful investors typically rely on research, risk management, and long-term thinking rather than emotional decision-making. If historical patterns repeat, the next bull run could reward those who position themselves early and stayed consistent through uncertainty, potentially creating a new wave of millionaires as digital assets reach wider global acceptance.